Let's talk about base plans. We're kind of at that time of the year where athletes are starting to think about the coming season, and hopefully, with COVID being hopefully more under control than it has been for the last year and a half, that we'll be able to get back to normal racing again. So right now this is a good time to be thinking about trying to find a base period plan for your sport. So what do you do to try to find the best plan for you? Well, I would suggest there's some really basic things you need to think about before you go into it. Obviously, the most important thing is what's your sport and what's your type of event. If you're a cyclist, are you doing crits or road races or time trials? Are you if you're a triathlete? Are you doing Olympic distance races up to Ironman distance races or something in between? Then you've got to consider also what your age is. Buying plans really has a lot to do with trying to make sure we get all the details right. The most common thing that athletes have to be concerned with is making sure that the plan fits their age group. So if you're over 50, for example, look for plans that are designed for older athletes. If you're under 50, look for younger athlete plans. What period of the season are you going into? Well, if you're buying a plan right now to get ready for next year, I would strongly suggest that you get a base period plan. That's going to be something that gives you general preparation for racing, which is really a big part of preparing for competition, is making sure that you're prepared with lots of general preparation. Volume is important. How much training can you do in a week? Some athletes are able to do well over 20 hours a week, but some are only doing 5 or more hours per week. So make sure you know what your volume is and find a plan that fits your unique needs. Should your base plan be based on power or heart rate? For right now, if you have a power meter, I would strongly suggest looking for a plan that is based on using power. Same thing for heart rate. And finally, are you looking for a base plan or a more advanced build peak plan? If you go to my website, joefrieltraining.com, you can filter for all of these details and help you figure out the best plan for you. Good luck with your training.